Hitting another push workout today. Weighed in a little bit heavier this morning, but it was the day after leg day. This is always the day I weigh in a little bit heavier. But it is good to see that I'm back up into the 180s. So on this Y raise, I turned the camera around this time to face my front to give you a better idea of how I was set up. So I'm pushed back a little bit. I got my hand actually facing up, and I'm just doing the exact same motion as I would if I was on the ground, just making a Y with my arms, only I'm standing and bracing, pushing into the pole that I'm on. So I get this 40 for about 10 reps. Next, I move on to the rear delt row. So you see I've got my shoulders pinned back the whole time here, and I'm just really trying to focus on pulling the handles right into my shoulders, and just basically what I'm doing is squeezing the back of my shoulders then. So my hands are coming right into the front of my shoulders, and my elbows are going out to the side, and I'm squeezing in the rear delts. So I get 200 pounds here for more reps, I believe. I get 200 for about 12, I think. I did one back offset on the first exercise. I'm doing 3 sets total here. So I'm trying to get 3 sets of about 10 to 15. Next, I move on to the dumbbell incline bench press. I get the 90s again for 8 reps. However, I will say that I had much better control this time. So even though I did not increase in strength or in reps, I did increase in the control that I had the weight. Also, I did one back off set of the 80s for 10 reps. And when I say better control here, I'm really focusing on holding both end ranges of motion. Here is my favorite chest press machine. I have a 10 on the gym pin on the entire stack, and I get this for 12, which is a new personal record for me. Same as on the last exercise, I am trying to hold the end ranges of motion and squeeze in both of them, and I have great control. I hit this for 2 sets. This is the top set, and then I take the gym pin and the 10 off, and I hit it for another 12 as the back off set. Moving on to the pec deck here. Again, I'm focusing on just contracting the chest as much as possible, so I'm not really focused on my hands. I'm actually focused on basically that point of my bicep there where the chest goes right into the bicep. I'm focused on squeezing that into the side of my chest as hard as I can and keeping my chest proud the whole time. This is 140 pounds. I get this for 11, and then I get like a half rep for 12. So that is about the exact same as I got last time. I think I got 10 last time. I do this for 3 total sets, so I hit 2 sets that are lighter weight. I get between 10 and 15 reps on all the sets. And you'll see here, there's like I think that's my 11th, and I get a 12, like a half for 12. There you go. Now on this exercise, I actually lowered the weight a little bit, but I focused, like I said, on holding both end ranges of motion. So I'm actually trying to hold the top, and I'm trying to not use as much traps as I was doing before. I looked like I was swinging the weight up before. Now I'm really trying to just use the shoulder and hold it up there with the shoulder. So now I have 90 pounds. I was doing 100 last time, which was the whole stack, and I get the 90 for 12 total reps I have here, and then once I hit the 12th rep, I just sort of burn it out to failure, and I do that 3 times. Moving on to triceps here, I have the tricep press down, which is my favorite tricep exercise. Just a straight set here to complete failure, nothing fancy. I get 65 pounds for 11, which is another PR. So I am getting stronger in pretty much everything, even though my weight has stayed pretty stagnant the past couple of weeks. 3 total sets of between 10 and 15 is what I was aiming for here. And you'll notice I'm still trying to keep that pause at the end ranges of motions where I make sure I can control the weight, even on the arm exercises. Next, I do the overhead tricep extension, and you'll see I'm turned to my left here so that the cable, my elbow is pointing out from my body just because it's more comfortable than having my elbow pointing forward. And you want the cable to be right in line and parallel with that arm. So that's why I'm sort of turned that way. I end up getting a set of 45 pounds here for 8. And it's weird because during the set, I don't feel it that much, but after the set, when I lower my arm back down, my tricep is just super pumped here.